All right, hey everyone. I'm gonna take you through my favorite and so many of my clients' favorite chest stretch on the roller. We're not gonna be rolling, so if you don't have a foam roller, you could do this exercise with a couple of rolled up towels or a couple of rolled up blankets. We just want it to be long enough to support both your hips and your head at the same time. So we're gonna start by sitting on the front of that foam roller or on the front of your blanket roll, and all the way at the front edge so that when you lie down on your back, your head has somewhere to rest too. If you have a really short foam roller that doesn't work like this, you could take a yoga block at the back and rest your head on the yoga block and your spine on the roller. That would work too. So once you get into that position, it might feel a little wobbly at first. You're just gonna take a second to get settled. Feel your hips kind of hug around that roller, got weight in your feet. And then you're gonna take your arms all the way up toward the ceiling. Hands are hugging each other, or hands are high-fiving each other. You're gonna open up the arms right to left. Go as close to the ground as you can. Yours might stop here, mine just happened to touch down. And then you're gonna lift the arms all the way back up. Open them side to side, and lift them all the way back up. And you can feel those first couple stretches through the chest. They might feel really easy, or you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was that tight there. Usually it's the second one. We're gonna take that next one open to the side, and you're gonna hold your arms open. Now, I want you to make them as lazy as possible. So if your hands can touch the ground, they're gonna touch the ground. If they don't touch the ground, you're gonna kind of leave them hovering in the air. That's a-okay, as long as you feel safe across your chest, as long as that feels good there. Once you're in that bottom position, your bottom, you're gonna take the arms and sweep them back overhead. Fingertips reach all the way behind you, but the hands are still really heavy. And then drag the arms all the way back down. I like to bend my elbows as I pull them back down. Good. And then sweep the arms all the way up. And drag the elbows all the way back down. Now you can make these movements as big as you want. The arms can stay straight and sweep all the way down. You can make them a little smaller. Keeping the elbows bent. This is a really great spot to notice any differences between your sides, especially not just across the chest, but the feeling in your shoulder blades, that movement as you reach your arms up. Noticing if there's extra pops or cracks on one side, or if maybe one hand feels like it's pretty close to the floor, but the other one is really lifted. Then from there, if you're noticing a big difference, you can start to look at differences in the way that you use your arms. A big one that I notice with a lot of clients is what arm they rest on at their desk throughout the day. So if you're always leaning on your right forearm, kind of like on a frame of a desk, you might notice that that side gets a little tighter or gets a little stickier. So as you're doing something like this, if you notice one side's tighter, give that side a little bit more of your attention. Maybe you keep that second arm still and you just let that tight arm take a few runs on its own. Deep breaths this whole time. Never worrying about showing off like distance-wise. It's okay if your arms don't go all the way up. It's okay if they don't go all the way down. Just staying where that stretch feels useful for you. Good. We're gonna do about 3 more of these. And then I'm gonna leave you, and if you wanna keep moving through a couple of your own, you're more than welcome to. Last big one, reach all the way up. And then drag the elbows all the way down. You can plant your hands on the floor. You're gonna grab a hold of the roller with one hand and very gently tap your hips down to the floor. It's not usually that graceful, but we try to make it as graceful as we can. And that is my favorite chest stretch on the roller. I call them snow angels. So add that in, or just take that at the end of your workday. Enjoy it.